Hey guys, it's me Sylvia, back with another video. Welcome back to my channel. Now today's video, I am going to be partnering up with Clinique. I'm going to be showing you guys one of my favorite foundations right now. I've been using it for the past few weeks. You guys, it's full coverage, long wearing, it makes my skin look amazing. I can't wait to talk more about it, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But today, I'm gonna be showing you guys a lot of underrated products. There's a lot of products out there. They're really good products and no one's really talking about them. I often do a lot of videos testing hyped up makeup, but I thought today we'd switch it up, turn the tables a little bit, and talk about some makeup that needs some more love, because they're good. I tried to create this fall-inspired look for you guys. I really like how it turned out, so if you wanna see how to get this look and some products that are worth trying out, then just keep watching. But if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, make sure you click the subscribe button before you forget to join my S Club. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. So I'm gonna start by priming my face with what I think is a very underrated primer. It is the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. This primer is so pretty. It just makes your skin look so much more luminous, like through the foundation. Do you see how like shimmery and nice that is? Now when it gets blended in, like it doesn't look that intense. On Instagram these days, you see people putting like the iconic London super metallic drops all over their face and then they put the foundation on top and it still looks really pretty and it just makes it look really glowy. So it's kind of like that, but it's not as intense as the iconic London metallic drops, obviously. I don't know why not too many people talk about it, because it makes your skin so luminous and like moisturized, and it gives it like a natural shine. Like my skin looks so luminous. Definitely underrated. So now for foundation, I'm gonna be using the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer. It retails for $28 US. It's a 2-in-1. You guys know I love a full coverage, so this gives you that full coverage, but it's so lightweight, like you don't actually feel it on your face. It's not too cakey. You get a natural skin finish, and it's meant to stay on for 12 hours. You guys know I love me a matte, long-wearing foundation. So I would consider this underrated because it's such a good foundation. The applicator is really unique too. It's like a doe foot, which I really like because it makes applying it so much easier. It really lets you like control the amount that you're putting on your face. I'm using the shade 5.5, and when I first tried this, I thought the shade was too dark for me, but it kind of looks like that as it's drying, and then once it's dried and blended, it like melts into your skin. It's supposed to turn into like your own perfect shade. So I was really impressed by that because I was like, dang, this is too dark, not my color, and it totally looked perfect after it dried. I always apply it like all over my face like this because you don't have to worry about it drying too quickly. This formula definitely allows for a lot of playtime. My earring's getting in the way. So yeah, you definitely have a lot of playtime. You know, you don't have to rush it. It just blends really easily and gives you such a flawless finish. Because it's like a hybrid, you know, it has a concealer in it as well. You can use it just to spot treat as a concealer, or you can use it how I am and just putting it all over your face as a foundation. Now I'm gonna use the shade Linen for my concealer. Just gonna blend that out with my beauty blender. It's literally no effort to blend it out. It completely covered up all my discoloration and dark circles under my eyes in one step. So now that it's all applied, you can see it's still kind of drying down. As it's drying, it's becoming a better shade for me. But if you do have trouble finding your shade and you're not sure which one to go for, you can visit any Clinique counter and they will shade match you, and you'll also receive a complimentary 10-day supply of foundation. Moving on to brows. So for brows, I'm gonna be using the Sephora brow pencil, and this is waterproof and everything. It literally is like the perfect dupe to the Anastasia brow pencils. Not sure why more people aren't using this because it's so good. It's literally just as good as the really high-end brands. It's got like a brush on the end and everything. You can brush out your brows. So I'm using the shade Midnight Brown. You barely have to press down and you get so much product. I'm gonna go in with the Benefit Professional Shine Vanishing Pro Powder. If you don't like shine like I do, especially on my forehead because I have bumps in that texture, and shine just kind of emphasizes that, then you're gonna love this. Or if you have oily skin. So what I do is I kind of just pour a little bit out on the back of my hand. It makes your skin feel super velvety, and it's really lightweight. So it's not gonna like look cakey. It's just gonna get rid of that shine and smooth out your skin. Just kind of tap into it and apply wherever I want to mattify it and just get rid of the shine. With whatever's left on the brush, I just tap on my nose so we don't lose all of that natural kind of glow, but it's still gonna help to control the shine and the oil. I'm also gonna set my concealer with this. Next up, I'm gonna prime my lids, but you guys, I don't have like an underrated eyeshadow primer because I don't really use anything other than my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. You guys know I'm loyal to this. Let me know of some other primers that you think maybe can compete with this one. Before before I do my eyes, I'm gonna finish up with my face. I'm gonna go in with Becca's bronzer. This is their Sunlit bronzer. By the way, a lot of you ask me about my bronzing brush because I use it all the time. I usually use the MAC 135 one, but Morphe has a really nice kind of like dupe of it. The Becca bronzers don't get enough love, you guys. I feel like the most hyped up bronzers are like Too Faced bronzers, the Benefit Hoola bronzer. Next up we have highlight. The Makeup Geek highlighters, you guys, underrated. They are so bling in your face. They're my type of highlight. I'm gonna be using it in Midnight Sun. It's like a beautiful champagne. So pretty. It literally makes your skin look wet. I always apply my highlight with a brush and then I kind of just dab the edges to make sure that there's no harsh lines and it blends into my foundation. Yes, yes, yes. For blush, I'm using a MAC Mineralized blush. I think these are underrated. I mean, I don't really see too many people using the mineralized blushes. They do use like the regular powder blushes, but their mineralized line is just like the most perfect formula. It's so finely milled that it just like lies on your skin. It looks so natural, so beautiful. And if you've been following my videos for a long time, you know that my favorite shade is Warm Soul. I'll bring this guy out every once in a while. It is one of my holy grail blushes, but I think it's definitely underrated. So face makeup is basically done. Let's move on to eyes. Urban Decay Ultimate Basics palette is definitely underrated in my eyes. It's got the most beautiful assortment of matte, neutrals, and then also some plum shades. It's just, I like this palette and I don't know why no one talks about it. So as always, I'm gonna start out by highlighting my brow bone. I'm gonna go in with these two shades right here. So now I'm gonna use the shade Faith and just apply that right underneath the brow bone. Now I'm gonna use Extra Bitter and I'm gonna place that right on my crease on the most outer part. Now I'm gonna just deepen it up with the darkest brown in the palette. So we've got our mattes on our eyes. I'm gonna show you guys another product I think is underrated. It's from MAC, it's the Dazzle Shadows. I just keep it in the packaging so I can see the name at the very top. Makes it easier to organize your makeup when you have a lot of it. And when the light hits it, you guys, it just like sparkles, glitter, metallic amazingness. Now I'm gonna bring those same crease shadows on my lower lash line, making sure to kind of connect the shadows right in the corner of the eye there. Shadows done. For eyeliner, I'm gonna be using the Sigma Wicked Gel Liner. This is definitely underrated. It is a great formula. I always like using a gel liner rather than a liner pen when I have like glitter or a thicker shadow on my eyelid, just because it glides over top of those bumps instead of like getting really jaggedy. You see how jet black it is? And it's really easy to use because of how soft and like moussey the gel is. Eyes are almost done. Time for mascara. Underrated as heck, in my opinion, is the Puro Amor, definitely not saying that right, from Kat Von D. This is their mascara. I really like it. The end of the wand is like tiny little bristles, so you can really get all those inner corner lashes that are usually really hard to get, especially with my really small eyes. So for that reason, I'm gonna say that this is an underrated mascara for sure. And for bottom lashes, this little tip here is perfect on the end of the wand. Last up for eyes is to throw on some lashes. These are the Madame Wispy lashes from Coco Lashes. And I wouldn't say these are like their best sellers or anything, so it's kind of underrated. They're like super wispy, very flirty and long, and I love them. So I'm gonna throw these on off camera, be right back. Now for the last step, I'm gonna be using the NARS Power Matte Lip Pigments. These are amazing. And they did only recently come out like a few months ago, I think, but no one's been talking about them as much as I think they are worth talking about. They're probably one of the best liquid lipstick formulas that I've tried. They're so lightweight and so pigmented. They last a long time. You don't even feel them on your lips. I love them. And they have a really, really cool like pointed applicator, so that makes them so easy to apply. You don't really need a lip liner. I think maybe there's just so many liquid lipsticks on the market now that when a new launch kind of comes out, it's like too little too late, you know? I'm gonna go in with the shade London Calling. It's like a deep purple. I always go with a nude, so I'm going out of my comfort zone today. We're gonna do something more fall-like. But do you see how easy it is to kind of create that outline because of the applicator? And that's just one layer, not streaky at all. And then just to give it some dimension, I'm gonna go in with Walk This Way right in the center. It's more of like a light pink. So this is the final look. I tried to do a fall appropriate look for you guys with these underrated products. I hope at least one of these products that you didn't know about and maybe are curious to try, or maybe you do have one of these products in there way at the back of your drawer and you're willing to give them another shot after this video. Be sure to check out the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer. The link is in the description at the very top. And that's all for today's video. Make sure you give it a big thumbs up before you leave if you enjoyed it. And if you missed my last upload, all you have to do is click the box down below to watch it. And of course, if you watch my whole video and you're not yet subscribed, click the bubble of my face in the corner of the screen to subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.